Hey, what's up? I'm Tucker, this is Tap Forge. Today we're gonna go over some equipment, more specifically my 16-ton Cole Ironworks hydraulic press. This thing is fucking awesome. If you don't know them, go look them up at coleironworks.com maybe, I'm not quite sure. Hashtag Cole Ironworks. These guys are fucking awesome. Go talk to Andy, tell them Tucker sent you. They will hook you up, they will get you dialed with whatever you need for your forging operation. Like I said, I went with a 16-ton. We upgraded mine to the 5 horsepower motor, so it moves a little bit quicker. That's a blessing and a curse. I really like it because I'm moving a lot of metal really quickly and I want it. It's also kind of trickier to use because it moves so fast you can over forge or squish your metal too quickly. Anyway, we're gonna go over the parts, the guts, what they do, and then we're gonna try it out, squish some hot metal and see how it works. I actually got some Damascus in the forge coming up to temp. Let that shit soak for a bit, and then we'll squish it. So here we go. I'm gonna turn the camera around and we'll peek at the guts of this thing. So here she is. It's a C-frame type press. They're awesome. They put them on wheels. This is a 240. They make one in 122, I believe. Check them out, see what they do. I just have it plugged into the same circuit we use our welder on. It's a dedicated 30 amp, 240 single phase. And that's enough to kick up to 5 horsepower with the way they did the electronics. So it's like I said, it's a C-frame. This is the guts. All the business happens down here. That's a big old 5 horsepower motor. Huge ass reservoir. They got some more stuff under there, but they make it really tidy and nice. So everything's all clean and put together really nice. Anyway, this is controlled 2 ways. One way is with the foot pedal. You push down to go down, and you go back to go up. And as you can see, that also moves this hand control right here. And both of those are actually connected to this hydraulic bypass valve. And as you can see, they don't fucking cheap out on anything. They use the best industrial parts for everything. And then both of those go to the ram. And one cool thing that they do is they put this, I don't know if it's Kevlar, heat resistant, whatever coating, or not coating, but sleeves on all their hydraulic lines, because they know we're crazy ass blacksmiths and we're coming at this thing with, nearly molten metal. I mean, I'm gonna be coming into a 2200 degree piece into this thing. So this is the ram where all the magic happens. It is, high PSI, and it moves that guy up and down. Then we have dies in here, which are held in with pins. Let's go around to the other side so we can see that a little better. So the new models, I think they're doing a screw in, but mine's a pin, and it seems to be working fine for us. And this is the slide right here. It's got greasy, so I'm not going to touch it. And it goes up and down. And it's a really pretty simple machine, but it does wonders when you're working with bigger pieces of metal. People notice that I also have a power hammer, and I've done a power hammer video. And they often ask me, well, why did you get a press if you already have a power hammer? Well, there's twofold reason for that. The power hammer is really good at hitting stuff hard and fast. And this is good at hitting it really slowly, but it squishes more. And so I can move bigger metal a little slower, but and then when it gets to a certain point, you don't really want to use the press anymore because these big old dies become heat sinks and they take all the heat out of your metal and you can start cracking. Once again, they do everything nice, industrial controls, made in the USA, baby. That's right, we still make stuff. And so here, we'll turn it on. This thing's loud. That's the motor going down there. And here's the slide. And it's really simple to lube. It just has basically a grease port right here, and you just gotta make sure you got nice grease all over the thing so you don't gouge it up. All right, well, now we're gonna go ahead and get some metal in there, and I'll show you how it works. Pretty simple. I know it looks a little slow on the camera, but it's actually moving really fast compared to a lot of models out there. This is really good when you're trying to do hot work and you don't want to cool off your metal too fast. So you get a lot of work done in the amount of time it takes to reheat and so on. So I'm going to go over to the forge, which you can hear clicking on and off. That's my PID control. We'll go over that in another video, but that's a really awesome thing to have too. It keeps your forge at a perfect temperature range for whatever you're doing. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab it. I'm working on some W pattern Damascus or pattern welded steel for these hard asses out there. And we're gonna squish it and you'll see how quickly it works and what it does. All right, here we go. Then we just go down. Flip it around. Maybe give it another flip. So we just went from like 4 inches to 2 inches that fast. And that's why you want a hydraulic press from Ironworks. Fucking check them out. They're awesome. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up for me today, at least about our press. That's all the things you really need to know about it. And if you like the video, hit subscribe, fucking give me a thumbs up. There'll be more coming. I'm not as prevalent as a lot of people out here. I don't make money doing this. This is just my hobby. It's just for fun. If you're interested in buying a knife, hit me up at Tap Forge on Instagram. I might have some available. I post them for sale there. That's about it. I don't do custom orders anymore, so don't even ask. And mainly I do kitchen knives and an occasional bowie. No, I will not make you a cutlass. No, I will not make you some crazy ass shit. You don't go to your mechanic and ask him to fix your dishwasher, do you? You know, this is what I do. I do kitchen knives, bowie knives. Anyway, thanks again for stopping by. Have a good one.